Okay, continue.
Just because I'm sick with something and I
Did you
don't know
get
what it is.
corona again?
It's not though. I already got that. I'm fine. I already got that. And this is completely different. That got me for like 2 days, and my symptoms were very minor. This has affected me more than anything has ever.
Spectacular.
Like, I go between like phases of being super cold and then being super hot,
Oh no.
and I
That's
have
not
this.
great.
It's not. I have this like bump on my neck. It's like a lymph node, they think. They're setting up an appointment for an ultrasound. Fucking sucks.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I don't even know, man. You just keep getting sick, and I haven't been sick since last year. Last October, I want to say. Usually I get sick in the time frame of October through like early December.
Yeah, yeah.
So I should be basically in the clear.
Let's see. One sec.
I hear knocking. All right.
All right, where were we in the?
I should be in the clear for getting sick. I believe that's where we
No,
were.
I meant like in the D&D campaign.
Jesus, man, I don't know. I don't remember. We finished a tournament, but that was the previous session before
Oh
this
yeah, yeah,
one.
yeah. You're in the room with Ambrosia.
Oh, yeah, because we got pulled off of the exploding tower.
Yeah. I
That's
had no
right.
idea where I was going with that. I'm gonna be honest.
Let me guess, you didn't think to plan it?
I feel like I had a plan.
I'm sorry. It's just, did you have a plan? Maybe? I might have.
I don't know.
I'm
I'm flying.
unsure.
Oh yeah.
Genshin Impact has a diverse community. Because, boy, oh boy, there's a lot of stuff.
You are talking about porn, right?
Yeah. Stumbled across that accidentally, and sweet God, there's so much. And there are no rules about it. It's just whoever.
They are very into Barbara.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's
not Barbara.
the one I saw
And
was
not
just,
Paimon. You can't do that to Paimon.
yeah. The one I saw was just 90% Mona. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I get it, guys. Calm down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not that. Like, I get it to an extent, but not that extent. Come on.
The one thing that's been pretty good is that they told me to eat sour things, so we got Sour Patch Kids, and that's pretty great.
Nice. You know what's funny? I find those subreddits completely by accident, and then if it's like of something I know, I look to see how diverse it is and which characters have the most, just to see if my theories were correct. That's all I do. And then I move on and never think of it again until I bring it up in a conversation about it. But that's it. I don't use those for what they use those for. But sweet God, the amount of subreddits dedicated to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah, there's just a lot. I don't even know where to begin on that. It's just there's a lot.
Oh yeah, so I played in Blizz's campaign,
Mm,
and boy, that was a really good time. That was a breath of fresh air for D&D. Because
nice.
the other campaign I'm in is like, this isn't great. And this one's kind of like,
Is that the one
I don't really know
where
what I'm
your
doing.
DM is a Nazi?
Oh yeah.
I'm so happy I have that recorded. Ladies and gentlemen, he said his DM was a Nazi, and yet he still does things with them. But never mind. Moving on. Blizz was not happy when I said that.
Well,
He,
yeah, because you just kept going on about politics, and that's not.
okay, look, I said we shouldn't, and then you all said we're already doing it. Go nuts, and then I did, and you all said now maybe don't. It's like make up your minds.
Whatever.
I just
What am
don't
I
get
gonna
how
do?
you
Okay.
can associate yourself with a Nazi sympathizer. I just don't understand that. It doesn't make sense. But moving on.
Yes. Try to figure out we're doing D&D campaign.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. Um. So I was thinking, you guys got to go get the hammer now, right?
I believe that is what you set up. Also, QWERTY hitting the nail on the head every time
I
and
know,
meaning it
right?
as a
Like,
joke
holy crap.
is amazing.
He does it every single time.
It's spectacular.
And I think when you get to the hammer, I'm actually gonna like link the symbol.
Have it upside down.
It's upside
I'm gonna
down.
make a joke like, Aiden, that's the same symbol from the campaign before. You're just lazy. You'll be like, I'll never tell. Didn't you do that earlier? You're like, this was the cultist symbol. Like, Aiden, you're like, shh, it's a placeholder. You just said it's a placeholder, okay?
No, I don't think that happened. I don't remember that.
I remember you
Of course,
using the same symbol twice. I'm like, Aiden, you're like, just shush.
I think it was because it was the same symbol that I had in my profile picture.
Oh, that's probably what it was. I'm like, Aiden, that's a symbol in your profile picture. And you said, shh. Shh.
That first campaign was not good.
No, it wasn't.
It was worse than this one, and this one's not that good either.
It's not that good either. No. But it's all right. It's
I'm
mainly
trying.
because every time you come up with a good story aspect, someone decides to screw with it. I mean,
And just
hey,
general inexperience.
and when they couldn't mess it up, we took that and we ran with it, and we made a really good segment
Fuck, what
in
was
the
that?
in the city that will not be
Uh,
named for relevance in a campaign that comes later that I don't need anyone hearing.
okay, but in all fairness, you really think they're gonna?
No, I also don't think we're ever going to have that campaign with the right things are
Yeah,
going.
you don't necessarily have to do it with that group of people.
No, I don't, because if they aren't going to do it, I still have that plan, and I can just have someone else DM it. Like, I can just have you do it for the next campaign with different
Or
people. Look, I
you
don't
could,
know that many people who play D&D.
bro, I can hook you up.
No, I don't need you hooking me up with a Nazi.
No, I'm not.
No, wait.
I'm not gonna. I'm not. No,
How the hell do I have snipping tool open?
that
Why
would
is
be a.
Overwolf loading? What the hell is going on? Everything is opening on my desktop. Eh.
But
I can hear my computer overheating. I hear
I
the
know.
fan going, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm like, that's not great. What were you saying?
But I know some D&D nerds.
Okay, but I don't need D&D nerds. Because then they'll correct me when I don't know things. I need like
Okay, no,
one.
but like
I'm
they
just
just.
saying the group we have is pretty much perfect for me playing because they're not too serious, but they will take it seriously. And that's a lot of fun.
Oh, is-
Pardon?
oh, gotcha. It's a render of his kitchen.
I need context.
It's just like a 3D render of his kitchen.
What? In what? What is going on? I'm so confused.
I was just looking through the general chat and the D&D server I was just telling you about.
Oh, okay.
I don't have the context to this, so
Okay. In your other D&D server, someone sent you a link of a render of their kitchen or a photo of the
no,
render of their
just like a
kitchen.
picture of it.
Yeah, photo, not link. That was the wrong word. I do that a lot. I just confuse two words.
But
I
like
I
these
did
are
that
these are
during
the
the
guys
campaign.
who these were the first people that I played with, other
Mm.
than back in the D&D club.
Boy, oh boy, I wish I could have attended more of that, because, thanks, track.
But yeah, these were the guys I was playing with when I really got into D&D.
I don't know, I like the casual aspect that we have. What is something we should talk about? I need to come into these with like a list of things we need to talk about. And then we can just go down the list. That'll be so helpful. Because boy oh boy, sometimes we have very insightful conversations. Sometimes we just don't know what to speak of. I just we have no in between. It's either we talk solid for an entire hour or we don't know what to say past 10 minutes. But I mean, hey, that's just who we are, I guess. You know what I'm nervous for?
What?
The next arc of Dragon Ball, because this latest one was not great. It wasn't great.
The Tournament of Power?
No, manga wise.
Oh, manga. Okay, the Moro Saga.
Yeah, the Moro arc. It was not
I didn't.
great.
I don't know what that's about. I haven't like looked at it.
I'm not gonna. Well, you already know the whole Twitter explosion about Goku giving somebody else a sensu bean.
No, but that sounds about right.
Okay, you forgot about it. I know I openly discussed it with you because I got into my chair and said, "All right, I am fuming." You're like, "Oh God." I went, "Now hold on. It's about something all right this time." Kind of like what happened when you sat down and went, "All right." And I said, "Now hold on. Before you start this, let me open OBS. Give me a moment." And then it was just my day sucked. And I went, "Oh, well, that's not as great as I thought." Also, boy, do I sound congested when I'm speaking through a microphone.
Okay. When I went to the doctor, they asked for like they started listing off symptoms and asking me if I had them, and I'm like, yes, all of those.
Runny nose, correct. Sore throat, that's also true.
It's like, this, I have pretty much all of these. I'm getting worried.
Right. Like a lack of breath. I'm like, that's due to something else, but technically, yes. I don't know the last time I was at a doctor. Mainly because I'm bad at keeping track of dates. And Corona. COVID. My brain doesn't like to sticking to one of those. I alternate between the two. I don't know why. Oh yeah. Speaking of when my brain did that, I don't even remember what I was originally trying to say. I was trying to say, like, in the campaign, my character was trying to say their military was better, but instead they said the other military was incompetent. That turned into a whole plot line, which is still being resolved. I've made mistakes.
Okay. I don't think it would have been much better if you'd said what you meant to say.
Look, I was basically gonna say mine is a little better armed. It's like, nah, yours is incompetent. I'm like, shit, that's not the word. I could just hear the anger coming off of Mila, and I went, I've made a mistake.
I mean, okay, look,
I did the thing again.
Is the most technologically advanced defense fortress.
Correct. That's what I was going to say, but instead I royally fucked that. It turned into an entire blah. It turned into this whole subplot that's still going on. God damn it, I forgot to give her the ring of water walking again. Motherfucker. God damn it.
Do it.
I'll remember. If I remember. I'm gonna wait until there's like an opportunity to use it, and I'm like, oh yeah, here's this. Fucking have fun. Speaking of, do you know what we're gonna do next?
That's
like,
what I've been trying to do this whole time. I'm thinking that maybe I'll just get the whole Chaos Cult thing resolved, and then move on to other things.
The fuck? Okay.
Like,
does that involve me taking over a remainder of the cult? I need to know for my story. I need to be able to adjust things if things don't pan out.
Okay, you can have whatever you want in your story because it's completely separate from... The people aren't even gonna be in this, so it doesn't even...
Listen to me. I will not have my next story be a fan fiction of the story I helped make. I refuse. It's gonna be canon, so help me God. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with fan fiction. I just... Not for the story I've helped write. Come on. That's like Lord of the Rings 4. It's fan fiction, but it's by the same author.
Okay, so you need to go get the hammer, but I never figured out what the hammer would do.
Random item generator. What did it do originally?
Originally, it like all its damage was radiant, and like it did something. I think it had like charges did extra damage. It was like an extra.
Shit. We can't bend that like the amulet. I know you didn't do it on purpose, but it was incredibly clever. When you went, it turns people into undead, as opposed to turning all the undead to your side. It was a nice twist. I know for a fact you didn't do that on purpose.
Here's the thing. That wasn't even supposed to be the same amulet.
What other amulet would it have been?
Just his regular spellcasting focus.
Is that a thing Warlocks have?
Pretty much every caster can
Okay,
either use
I've played one caster and one non-caster. You have to cut me some slack.
a focus.
I like how whenever I don't know something, someone is like, okay, but he's played 2 games. Why would he know that?
Yeah.
As soon as you guys are about to start ragging on me, he's like, but he's played 2 games. You know, I went, all right, fair. Eventually, I'm just not gonna say that I didn't know that. I will just nod and go, mm-hmm.
So I was in the bathroom and I was thinking of
Whoa, too far. I don't need to know what you were thinking about there.
I don't know how I thought of it, but I thought of
Okay.
this.
I still don't like the direction this is going.
I came up with an idea for a new like mechanic in D&D
Oh god.
to like facilitate dramatic moments and stuff. I call it adrenaline. Basically, you get the benefits of a short rest, but you also take 5 points of exhaustion at the end of combat.
I mean, sure, why not?
That way, you know, if it's like a last hurrah type thing, and
Yeah, I
then
get
you're
that.
rendered completely immobile.
You just go, you turn into Gohan after he kills Cell and just knock out
Yeah.
and say, I can't
then-
hear, see, help.
Fatal adrenaline. You get the effects of a long rest, and you get 6 points of exhaustion, which kills you.
Why the fuck?
So you can do like a heroic sacrifice type thing.
Huh.
See,
I would have been interested in that in the last campaign we did. Because that was going to be a whole plot point, remember?
Yeah.
God fucking damn all of them.
So like,
Hate them all.
whenever I make a character, I always anticipate for them to die. And I think of how I want them to die in a meaningful way.
Not just, whoops, he incinerated you because I didn't give you the correct CR character. Right, Aidan?
Okay,
And
they
then,
were
you can be brought back.
they were the right CR. They just because
They
I had
just
thrown
died.
you against enemies of that same CR before, but CR in D&D is kind of weird and arbitrary.
See, arbitrary. I'm not sorry.
Moving on from that.
I do not apologize. My brain worked so fast with that one. Ugh. I don't know what's wrong with us. Like, in all seriousness, we are freaking weird. Oh yeah, how interested would you be in, like, coming over for a few days during winter break?
Sure.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, we can do, like, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then some of Sunday.
When is winter break?
Have an extra day there. Ow. Ow. Frickin' table. I guess I can name this one Charles Hurts Himself Again. Ow. I hurt myself in the first one, though, didn't I? It was
How
the first
you
or the
did
second one.
this?
I moved up my chair when I was doing schoolwork, and I'd forgotten, so I went to lean back, and both of my legs ate the table.
Oh god.
I've now moved my chair back. I don't have great depth perception.
Alright.
I have no one to blame for that, but genetics? I was born with so many issues. Hey, you don't have proper hand-eye coordination. You have a stutter as well. You can't breathe properly either.
Okay, dude, just get the latest software update.
That was it. I was born too early before the beta was completed. I have bugs. I'm a beta test.
You have faulty hardware.
This one has been known to be born with breathing problems, hand-eye coordination problems, and depth perception problems. Oh, he's
I
also kind of colorblind. Don't forget that aspect, because nobody lets me forget it either. Every time it's ever brought up, I get like the 10-minute, can you see the difference between these?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand why people do the whole can you see the difference between these, because I'm not fully colorblind. Like, I can see the difference between some of the colors, but not all of them. And naturally, if I can't see those two color differences, and I can't see those, like, if the difference between A and B I can't see, and B and C I can't see, naturally I wouldn't be able to see the difference between A and C. Yet I can. It doesn't make sense.
Like, different, right? Like, because they'd be further apart.
I mean, technically, but it also is. It's like case to case. Sometimes it makes sense. Other times it doesn't.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm. There's so many things that are just strange about me, and I don't understand. Also, it doesn't seem to matter how loud I get, I register on the mic the exact same. It doesn't make sense. I just end up moving my mic closer when I want to be louder. Yeah, I don't know what to do next for D&D. Like,
What if it's a bomb?
Alright, my brain rebooted. Pardon?
Like, the hammer is a bomb.
I thought it was a hammer.
It is.
But you said it was a bomb.
Okay, so you know how like all the items were infused with magic and whatnot?
It's a magic bomb.
Yeah, it's a magic bomb.
Oh no. It's a magic bomb. You know what? Maybe.
Cause okay, so the plan is she's going to basically revive and take control of this god. Or well, this like shell of a god. It's lacking most of its power because nobody really worships it anymore. So
I mean, that makes sense. Because there are no gods. They're all dead.
no, all the patrons are cut off.
Just
The gods are all still fine.
okay.
And so that you gotta like use the hammer has a lot of like pent up magical energy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The hammer is really
Is that
pent
what
up.
you call it now? You call it the hammer. I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
So you have to. So when you destroy it, it'll basically explode with magic. Oh.
I guess you could say it'll spurt with magic.